I'd like to know, tamoko seems to be quite a recent thing for you on your Instagram.
That's
It's
right, mate.
showing the process.
Yeah.
What led to the decision to do it?
Yeah, cool, bro. Yeah, I think we're on day 6 now since I got this. This was
Oh, is it
last week,
that new?
Friday. Yeah, it's fresh
Wow.
as. If
Damn.
you
Okay.
look closely,
Okay.
it's still peeling.
Okay.
And I suppose yeah, like most of my body is covered already, of my arms, front, back, legs. And for the last 10 years, I've been going through this journey of moko, I guess I'd call it. And so getting the first part of my face done, this is just the first part. Eventually I'll kind of come up here, but the first part of my moko kanohi, that decision was a big one, I guess, for me, in that it's no small thing, and it's definitely probably the most nervous I've been for any moko that I've received, just because there's no turning back at this point. Like, it's a huge
Yeah.
commitment for me
Yeah.
in terms of
Yeah.
literally wearing it on your face. And the funny thing is, probably 2 or 3 years ago, I had quite disparaging thoughts of moko kanohi, because of my own colonization and working through that. This is the result, I guess. And for the last 10 years, a lot of people assume that I grew up speaking Māori and that I've always been proud to be Māori, but that's not true. There was a huge, pretty much all through intermediate high school, and it wasn't that cool to be Māori at that point. It wasn't even that long ago either, but it was just easier to act and talk like a Pākehā. And so I turned my back on Te Reo Māori. I didn't speak it for ages. I turned my back on my culture, really. It probably didn't help that I was going to that my brothers and I were shipped off to this private school on the other side of town. And we're grateful that we had scholarships to be able to do that, but that led to kind of a huge cultural disconnection. And going to university and connecting with other Māori who were proud to be Māori was quite a new thing for me, and I'm grateful that it happened, because it kick-started a journey for me to now be comfortable in getting my moko kanohi. And the way I've kind of always felt it in my puku is that, like, it was just something that was waiting for me beyond the horizon, and every part of my journey I was kind of stepping towards it. And yeah, here I am now, only a week ago. And I'm grateful because I have a 7-month-old son, and so to him this will just be normal, because he'll just see his dad every day and be like, oh yeah, that's normal. I didn't get to see that growing up with my parents, my grandparents. I couldn't name the last ancestor I had that had a moko kanohi. So it's a big thing for my family. And my dad's getting his in a couple of weeks, which is a big thing for us as well. Yeah, bro. So it's and I think it's just going to become more and more normalized and empowered. Yeah.
I've got like one question, and it kind of sounds like I'm making a bit of a light humor thing. It's really not. It's quite I sometimes focus in on quite singular parts of a conversation,
right?
Because you had like a sweet ass beard as well.
Yeah, I've been told that. Yeah,
and as I looked at your pictures today, I went, because let's say Māori of the 1800s. Would they have had tamoko and facial hair, or would they have a way that they were clean shaven as well? Because I'm looking at you going, you'll probably never grow a beard again. And it just fascinated me, the idea of 200 years ago, what did they do? Got the moko, and then what happened?
Yeah, there are different, like a lot of those Goldie paintings of tupuna with their moko kanohi. There are some with moko and a beard. There are some, there's a whole range, bro. Like, there's some with moko clean shave, short hair. There's some with moko long hair but clean shaved, and then there's some with just a mustache. Yeah, like there's a range of them, and there are some kind of those real older ones, just grey hair, and really the moko is quite aged at that point. And so I only started shaving to prepare for getting this moko.
Right.
Otherwise, before that, I was just a beard guy, because it's just easier. And I'm sure you guys can relate. Yeah, you guys can relate. And I don't know if it'll make a comeback, maybe in the winter or something, but
interesting.
we'll see.